Live your life within the moment. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. To the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. We get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the air get thinner. I'm standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. Live your life within the moment. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. Thinner. I'm standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. So let us dance this night away.
Dancing the night away here in the cafe. It's not even nighttime. Well, it might be where you are, though. So welcome to our special New Year's Eve edition of, what's this called? The Animal Lovers Cafe. Oh, hey, Marcus. Wait, how do I do this? Hi, Marcus. Welcome. Well, it's getting closer to New Year's Eve where you are. New Year's Eve. It's almost there. I can't believe that we're almost to New Year's Eve. So, do you celebrate New Year's Eve with your animal companions? Please feel free to, pardon me, I've got a little frog in my throat. And a kitty's opening the door. Just really crazy. I know. What is that? Oh, yeah, party favors. I was supposed to have like a party hat and, noisemakers, but they're going to show up later today. So we just have to make our own party and our own, our own, how you say in America, fun. So do you celebrate New Year's Eve, New Year's Day with your animal friends? Just write yes or no in the comments. I'd love to know, and that if you do or if you don't. We're kind of quiet here. Here in the cafe, Luna and Max just like to be kind of quiet. So that's our celebration. But we're going to do something a little different tomorrow night, so you might have to stick around for that. And if you're new, please write new in the comments. Just write new so that I can say hi to you personally and so that anybody else that's in the community can say hi too. Frog in the throat is also an animal companion. It could be. Usually the frogs are out... Usually the frogs are out in our pool pond. And I think they're kind of in suspended animation right now. I don't know. But maybe one snuck in. They're little stinkers, right? But they're wise. Marcus, you always make me smile. Oh, my goodness. So, again, if you're new, join the party. Come on in. Please say hi. Don't be shy. This is not a place to be shy because guess what? We all love animals. So we have that in common. Whether we live with an animal or we just love them, and it just love other people's animals, we all have that in common. So just say hi and write new so I can say hi to you, so that all the other members of the Animal Lovers Cafe can say hi to you and welcome you. And of course, the animals want to say hi to you too. If you're new, though, you don't know me. My name is Janet Dobbs of Animal Paradise Communication and Healing, where my greatest joy is to help you discover your unique way of telepathically communicating with animals, and also your unique way of healing with animals. So stick around. We have a whole lot of all kinds of things that you're going to want to, maybe maybe you don't know, coming up this coming year. But for now, we're just having a good time right here in the Animal Lovers Cafe. So I wanted to take you outside. It's snowing out there. You see all the animals in the cafe outside on the patio. Rudy's the little greeter, and I've invited them to come in, but they're like, no, we really like the snow. They seem to have a really fun time. I don't get it. Do you? Oh, so it's celebration time. Do you celebrate New Year's? I used to. This was my New Year's celebration. Crazy sweater. And on the bottom, it has keyboards, right? But it also has a saxophone player on the bottom. This is from the 80s. I mean, I couldn't believe I found it. It's the shoulder pads. We used to call them shoulder pads. But, you have to do festive things. Do you dress your animals up? Don't dress kitties up. They don't like that. And don't dress your animals up if they don't like it. But if they do, because some of them really do. Horses, dogs, some cats do. Bless their hearts, as they say in the South, right? So let me know if you dress them up, and don't just say yes or no. How do you dress them up? Like, do you put a special, like if it's a dog, a special collar, or, something special on their bridle or their, what do you call it, halter, or a little hat. There's all kinds of things you can do to have fun, not just dress them in clothes, but just kind of fun, festive things. So celebrating the new year, it's coming soon. So I just, kind of want to take also a little step back and remember this year. It's so important to look back on the year that's gone before us. And for me, I like to include the animals. So is there any memory that comes to you from this year, starting January 1st, 2022, till this day? There was something really special with your animals. Maybe also another thing to do is that I like to do as the year comes to an end, to reflect back on the year, to remember, those that have gone before us, that aren't with us physically anymore. They're still right here with us, and they're very much part of the spirit of the Animal Lovers Cafe. But we need to recognize them, celebrate them, remember them, thank them for being part of our lives, whoever they might be. It's just really important. And then what was your journey with yourself? But then let's include the animals. What was your journey this year? Where were you a year ago? How far have you come with life? Those are just really fun things to think about, interesting things to ponder. Maybe you even have a journal. That's so important. Do you ever journal? And you might be asking me, why would I journal if I kind of hang out with the animals? I'm an animal lover. Writing things about them. Or if you meditate with animals, you write in your journal maybe what you experienced during that meditation with them. If you are an animal communicator or you communicate with them, you absolutely want to write down what you received in your journal. It's really fun to be able to reflect back over the years. It's like, wow, I forgot all about that. Or you have a different memory of what happened, and then there you have it in your journal. I don't really, you can write, where's my pen? Need a prop. You can handwrite in a journal, or I can't write fast enough and my hand gets cramped. So I have a journal that's an app, and I just type away while but that's just a really wonderful thing to do, a really lovely activity that you can do for yourself, but also include your animals with that. Write about them. What did they do that day, or what fun thing did you do with them? Maybe you might start thinking about, for next year starting, well, you can start today. You don't have to wait till the 1st. And maybe you just might write in a journal every day something, just one thing that you did with your animals, or maybe how they made you feel. Those are all kinds of fun things that you can do as far as journaling. Yeah. I don't know. Have you ever done that? Let me know. I'd love to hear, what you do as far as maybe keeping a journal. I know some people really love to write in their journal so that they're in a bad mood and they just vent, and it can make you feel better maybe. There's all kinds of reasons to journal, but I love to do it with the animals, So celebration time. So also, what happens at midnight? Do you guys do anything at midnight? I'm usually asleep now. It's like, really? Used to be party till, as they say, the cows come home. Party past then, back in the day. Don't do that in that way anymore. But there's all kinds of ways to celebrate the new year. And at midnight, what do you do? Like, are there fireworks? What happened? I know. So that's not what I meant. Well, maybe it was. Those were fireworks. So do you have fireworks? So if you do you have animals that are afraid of fireworks? Because you need to keep them safe and secure. Because there's a lot of animals that, even if they're inside, get really, really scared when they hear the big boom booms and the whistle when they go up in the air. So you can do lots of things to keep them safe. Now, I know with dogs, there's something called a thunder shirt. It's not just for thunderstorms, though. It's really, evidently, they work really, really well during fireworks. So if you have a really anxious or completely afraid, dog, you can check into a thunder shirt, or there's even a way to use like an ace bandage, and you just kind of wrap it, go under their, I think you start at the chest and you come back and you crisscross it under them. And you have to look it up because I don't really know. I don't have a dog, so I don't really know how to do it. And it's been a long, probably 20 years since I learned how to do that. But no, 15 years. Okay. But that's really something good to know. And also, if you know of Rescue Remedy or some other kinds of very gentle, not drugs, but something that's very gentle that can calm you and your animals, to give them before you do it, the day of and before the fireworks start. And that's a really helpful thing you can do to help animals as you're celebrating the New Year's. What else? I mean, I remember my parents had this big bell. It was like it was a Benjamin Franklin bell. You hold onto the handle and you go clang, 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 clang. It was loud. You could hear it through the whole neighborhood. And at midnight, my dad and my parents would go out on the front doorstep, open the door and yell Happy New Year and ring this bell. Oh my God, it was so loud. And, all the neighbors would come out and say, Happy New Year. They lived on a street where there were, next door neighbors close to each other and across the street. So what do you guys do? Think about it. Or maybe you want to start a new tradition. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are as far as new traditions. I know I have some friends, they do a meditation before midnight and it leads into the new year. So that's a whole different kind of way as opposed to the yay, wee, the noisemakers and the crazy loud music and it's just so fun and you're party. There's another way. So they just have a group, meditation, guided meditation. So really lovely, nice way to end the year and begin the new year. So those are some different kinds of things that you can do. or you may do with friends, or just on your own. And you can always drop by the cafe. There's always somebody here, and you can find it on the Animal Lovers Cafe Facebook group. So just stop on by there anytime. There's always somebody hanging out. It's open 24/7, never closes, I promise. So keeping the animals safe, keeping you safe. I want to just share with you guys. Oh, please feel free to like, but also subscribe and ring the bell. Why? And maybe you can't find that. I've been hearing from a lot of my friends and members of the cafe. They don't know how to subscribe. So if you're on your phone, the phones are a little more challenging. So you have to kind of look for little teeny tiny arrows, or it might actually see subscribe, or you have to kind of scroll up or down to figure it out where it is. But you'll see this little thing that says subscribe. You click on that, and then a little bell will show up. So click on the bell, and then you can receive notifications for anytime I share a new video or I'm going to go live. You'll get a little notification, and then you won't miss anything that's going on with this amazing group of animal lovers. So, and please feel free to contact me if you aren't finding that. And also while you're looking in the for the subscribe stuff, look for the chat, because not everybody's able to find it. And that's where we have the fun, is in the chat. Everybody gets together, and you don't just listen to me or whatever, whatever's going on right here, as Miss Connie would take her little magnifying glass and go right up to the screen and say, "Hi, Billy. Hi, Marcus. Hi, Susie." You'd be like, "How do they see me?" It's the magic of TV, right? Okay, the magic of whatever this is, live streaming. Whoops, I got sidetracked there for a little bit. But the chat, that's what we're talking about. The chat is so fun. It's really fun. And a lot of you have said, I can't find it. So on the computer, it's really easy to find. And you can, and at the bottom is where you just play around. Don't be afraid to click on stuff until you find it. And then there's a little thing that you can find. It says pop out, so you can move the chat out from the screen that you're watching. And then you can see what everybody's saying, and then you can respond. And sometimes the conversations have nothing to do with what's going on here, just having fun with each other, right? So give it a try. Find the chat and just say hi, and see if somebody else in the chat says hi. And don't be shy. Please don't be shy. We're not shy around here. Okay, some animals and some of us are shy, but really we're just a friendly group. And speaking of a friendly group, and fireworks and all kinds of fun, I want to make sure that you all know about starting. It's actually going to start on Wednesday, the Animal Meditation and Healing Group. And I love to call it Healing Together, because that's what the animals say. And what's it all about? I'll just be really brief, but I would love for you to join. So we meet live, but you don't have to meet live. I will be there live on the first Wednesday at noon Eastern time every month. We're going to do, I just lead an Inspired by the Animals guided meditation. So it's a moment to just kind of be together with each other, with your animal companion, because you always invite your animals. They're always, always, always welcome. And we just have a little time together. And then afterwards, anybody that's there live, if we want to, talk or share, I stick around for maybe 15 minutes. It's just a really lovely time every month just for you. And at the end, just wash my tongue. And that frog in my mouth, in my throat, it's really messing with me right now. Marcus, yes, the frog in my throat. Seems to be an animal companion. It's been with me since January of last year. This little coffee frog. But for the Animal Meditation and Healing Group, I have something really special just for you guys. It's half off. look in the description, and there's a coupon. There's a link. So click the link and then use the coupon code. I think it's 50 Café. But use that. I'm not telling, nobody else knows about it, only if you've been here, and that's going to go away on Wednesday when the group starts. I hope you can join me. I really, 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 can I say really, would love for you to join me there. Oh, in the Animal Meditation and Healing group. It's just so special. It's just such a lovely thing to do. You do it for you. You know, it's like I have some things that I do for me to keep me feeling good, being better connected with my animal companions. It's so important for you to do something for yourself, to take a moment and you do it with your animals. They don't have to be there, but you feel the connection with your animals. How good is that, right? That's where something celebrate, right? Woo! The sound effect didn't work. It's supposed to be going. Okay, sorry about that. I can't do fireworks sounds. Yeah, okay, so so is it snowing where you are? The snowman kind of showed up. It's just celebration time. You know, all heck is breaking loose. I don't really know what's happening. Do you? Like, who's dropping by? Who's having fun? Are you having fun? Are you? If you're not, well, I want you to have some fun. Have fun with animals all the time. It's so important. Yeah. And, well, celebrating a little early with confetti, with fireworks, with balloons, with noisemakers, with dancing, music, and fun with animals. I look forward to seeing you. Well, I'm going to probably do a little something New Year's Eve, so you better check around. Might be on somebody else's channel, so you'll just have to kind of check around. I'm going to share that with you when we figure out what it is, but we're going to do a little fun something New Year's Eve, probably at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Is that a good hint? I don't have anything in the description because it's not official. The official link isn't there, but I would love for you to join a little celebration and reflection time with some friends, humans and animals. You know, and share with me what you're doing to remember this past year, celebrate and ring in the new year. So much fun. So I will see you next year. So let's count it down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay and Happy New Year. Not yet, but Happy New Year's Eve. From me, Max, and Luna, who they're not here with me right now. They're out getting the cafe ready for the big celebration and to ring in the new year. So have fun with your animals always. We're just so lucky to have our animals with us all the time. And thank you for being here with me. I forgot to tell you, this is the first time that I've gone live with pretty much my new setup, which I'll take you behind the scenes completely. The background's not ready. I just, that's going to change too. But what's in front of me that you guys can't see? And also, for those of you that know the technology, this is the very first time that I'm doing the show with Ecamm Beta, or Beta, as the English guys say, the Beta. But it worked okay. I have a lot to learn. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Thank you for bearing with me. So I wish you and your animal friends a very, 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 very Happy New Year. And where is... Yeah. So let's get in the mood and dance and get this party going. Keep the party going. Happy New Year, everybody, with your animal friends. Yay! Have the best celebration and New Year's Eve. Be safe. have fun. Thinking about you and your animals. So let's have a break next year. We can celebrate and be in the moment. Okay, bye. Happy New Year. Start living now. All we have is now with your animals.
We are close, can you feel it? Something is behind the clouds. We just have to believe it, that we can make the sun come out.
Happy New Year.